Hey everyone, it's Leo Young here, and this is the final story of the year, so let's just get right into it. So, the Nintendo Switch has made major success ever since it was released back in March of this year. Not only has the system seen some of the most celebrated games of the year, Super Mario Odyssey, Zelda, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it is also selling very well, almost in stark contrast to the Wii U. According to a sales report in the Japanese video game magazine Famitsu, the Switch sold nearly 900,000 units between November and December in Japan alone, and has sold about 3.3 million since its launch in March. The reason comparisons are being made to the PlayStation 2 is due to the fact that PS2 had a similar launch window in March and sold about 3 million units by the year's end. Now, the Switch has managed to outsell the PS2's launch year by about 300,000. This makes the Switch the fastest selling console in Japan. The PS2 is currently the highest selling video game system ever at 155 million total sales, but time will tell if the Switch will ever reach that lofty achievement. Compared to Nintendo's previous console, the Switch also demonstrates a comeback after the Wii U's dismal sales. The Wii U sold terribly in Japan, selling only 3.3 million systems in its total lifetime. The fact that the Switch managed to sell that much in 10 months is definitely a sign of improvement on Nintendo's part. Currently, though, the Switch has sold 10 million units worldwide, and Nintendo plans on selling 20 million next year. Things are definitely looking up for Nintendo, but now we'll have to see if they can maintain this momentum. Now, just to recap what was said, the Wii U, in its total lifetime, and it's been around for a long time, sold 3.3 million copies. Now, that's not bad, until you remember that the Switch this year alone sold 3.3. And the Switch has not been around for a year. It has been around for 9 months. That alone should just blow your mind. And it really is true. All I've been hearing is the Switch is great. When the Switch came out, of course, there were those common, like, dissing, I don't know how to say it, those common the things people would say would basically lower it. It's like, oh, the Switch is kind of weird, it's kind of clunky. But really, as time has gone on, it's like the Switch is the go-to tool. In fact, some study and research says that the reason that the Switch is so popular is because more people view it as a handheld device instead of a full-on game console. And even Nintendo's like, we know this, and we plan on expanding that even more as time comes on. So I'm very curious and very excited to see how the Switch will work. I personally never used the Switch or held one or touched one, but Connor has. So he would be the person who would really talk about how the game and the mechanics and all that works. But other than that, though, I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys did have a great not New Year's, but I hope you do have a great New Year's. Hope you guys had a great holiday, Thanksgiving, just a great 2017 and all. And be expecting a update video coming out tomorrow. And pretty much, yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, please feel it in your heart. Feel that New Year's joy, the New Year's spirit. Hit the subscribe button. Get access to our notification gong for whenever the next video comes up. Or if you don't feel as festive, at least show some support for the channel and what we do by commenting, liking, and sharing with your friends and family. Like normal, I'm Leo Young. Hope to see you in the next one. Stay impressive.